Hey guys, this is Swamp Cleaner Harry here, back with another video for you. This one's going to be a little bit impromptu again, off the cuff really. I'm going to tackle two subjects, even though they are linked, and I'll get into why they're linked in a little bit. But first off, why is John Kerry in Iran right now? Why is he flagrantly violating the Logan Act and committing treason against the United States by undermining the efforts that the Trump administration is trying to put forth to bring Iran back into check, reel it back in, and control its off the rails nuclear ambitions. Now, Iran has its own problems inside its borders and outside with the deal, but John Kerry seems to think that Obama is still president when that's been about a year and a half now, and you don't get the message. He doesn't get the message. He's trotting around the world just like Obama is too. If you take a look from after the inauguration, take a look at, you can find it on public websites. Take a look at Obama's travel schedule. He either predates going to places that Trump's going to, or visits these places after Trump goes to them. So he's going there to muddy the waters, so then when Trump gets there, they don't want to work with him, or he comes in after Trump has done something good and fucks it up by, pushing his own style of global politics onto everybody. And oh, I'm the smart guy. I know how to run the world. I know how to work with Asians and work with Europeans, work with everybody, even because everybody's the same. Everybody's the same, so I can work with everybody exactly the same way, and I get the same results. No, there's a difference between European politics and Asian politics. And that's a bigger discussion. So if you want to find out that, you need to look at some of the other YouTubers who get into more in depth in this stuff. People like Black Pigeon Speaks, Stefan Molyneux, James Allsup does too sometimes. Also, Paul Joseph Watson, he does a really good job at explaining that there's differences when it comes to working with politicians in different parts of the world and how you're supposed to act and how you're supposed to carry yourself. So John Kerry is in Iran trying to save the nuclear deal, and this isn't in the interest of America. This is in the interest of Iran. There's no other reason, because I mean, it's just coincidental, but his daughter did just marry an Iranian national, so he's got a lot more at stake for the country than just, him being a former diplomat. And it's not just that too. That's kind of trivial. Like, his daughter married an Iranian national, but you'd have to research into who this guy is, what connection he has, yada yada yada. But it's the bigger issue of stymieing and stifling what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to use his mastery of deal making to bring the Iranians to the table by pretty much saying, "Hey, guess what? This deal is off." He's gonna have the Iranians come running and screaming, like, so very fast, because the Iranians right now have their own problems. They have a massive problem with their youth. Iran is a very young country. Their average age is, I think, in the late 30s or something like that, or 40s. It's very young. And the youth are very upset with the mullahs and how they've been running the country in a fundamentalist way since 1979. They want to have a change, and it's actually happening. And one of the big major cracks in the mullah society is the fact that the IRGC helped the Israelis obtain those thousands and thousands of documents showing that Iran is pretty much screwing us over on the deal and just doing what they want and covering it up. So we knew that. I mean, 2 plus 2 equals 4. It doesn't equal 5. When you already have people who've been lying to us constantly, and then we bend over backwards to make a deal, to make it look like we're getting somewhere, when that deal just concedes everything to them and gives us nothing. That's not a deal. That's called appeasement. And then the Iranians will just want more. Trump isn't about that. He's going to nip that in the bud and take care of it. John McCain is, of course, trying to be there, muddying the waters and committing treason in the process. Send the G-Man, like Devin Nunes said, send the G-Man and arrest that man. Should have said, arrest that fool. There you go. He's a fool. He's an idiot. He threw his own veterans, his own servicemen, his own brothers in arms, under the bus when he came back from Vietnam. Tells you a little bit about that man's character. Next topic is... we're switching gears here. Next topic is we're going to the Mueller investigation. Yes. How has that investigation been going? I haven't really made a video on it, but it seems like it's starting to go off the rails because this weekend 2 federal judges just came out and called Mueller out saying, guess what, I think, yeah, you're doing this to impeach Trump. This isn't to find facts. This is a witch hunt. We're calling you out on it. So you need to give us this information, which is the smoking gun that will actually allow you to continue this investigation. Because if you don't give us that smoking gun, we're going to believe that this is just contrived for a political reason and to remove a duly elected president from office. So yeah, there's major cracks falling down around Mueller's probe. Lefties are ignoring this. Like, I've seen on Twitter, people are still pushing, TikTok, Mueller's coming. And I try to respond to them saying, you do know that federal judges are now calling Mueller out on his BS, right? And I'll get blocked. These people are insane. They have a one-track mind. They won't stop. The only thing that I can think that will disillusion these people to actually break their mindset is if a couple of people go to jail. Like big people. McCabe, Comey, Lynch. Clinton needs to, but I don't think she's going to. Mueller, he's gonna walk away with this with nothing. I've been saying this for a couple weeks, for a couple months actually. Mueller is going to walk away from this. He's not going to get in trouble. He's lucky enough that they're not going to be going and search even more about his involvements with Uranium One. Oh my God! But anyway, here's how these two little stories connect. And I saw this on Twitter, and somebody tweeted this. And I was like, no way. And actually verified it's true. Robert Mueller and John McCain, or not Robert Mueller, John McCain. Yeah, John McCain, he's on his deathbed. He's about to die. That could be another video. But no, John Kerry and Robert Mueller went to high school together. I saw the picture of them, their class picture. I saw they were on the hockey team together. These guys have been friends since they were teenagers. So you have and of course, I'm not saying that Mueller is helping Kerry and Kerry's helping Mueller right now. What I'm saying is it's part of a larger picture. It's part of a larger picture of friends, friends helping other friends, making new ones, helping old ones. It's a giant cabal. If you're going to be in government, you need to be impartial. You cannot join cliques and be buddies with your friends and coordinate and steer policy or steer public mindsets into the realm of what you want it to be. Now I'm not saying that people like mindsets shouldn't change. I'm saying that a group of people, a cabal of people, should not be allowed to mass manipulate everybody into believing falsehoods and lies and slanders towards somebody who's actually been elected properly. So how these are connected is because they're friends helping friends. John Kerry is doing his thing over there trying to screw up the Iran stuff, then that's going to create a headache for Trump, while Mueller's been creating a headache for Trump for the past year and a half. So you can see why. You can see how the dots connect. I guarantee you, if you do some more research, you'll find that a bunch of these people in government right now know each other for much longer than they put on, or they like you to believe. So, I mean, that's just my uh, quick opinions about this stuff. Kerry is pretty much committing treason, violating the Logan Act, and undermining what Trump's agenda is with Iran. And Mueller's probe is, I know we've been saying about it, that it's on its last legs, but when federal judges come out, because federal judges, they don't really like to inject themselves into this stuff. They're not really, that could create troubles and issues for them. But once you see federal judges coming out and making statements like this, that's because there's a massive change in knowledge of what's actually happening. So I don't know all the info. These judges know a shit ton more than I do. And there's fishiness going on with the Mueller investigation based on what they're saying. So major red flags coming out of the Mueller investigation. That's probably going to be crumbling soon. Or, like Alex Jones and some other people said, Mueller might just roll this thing back and slow it down to a crawl to where it's still an investigation, but everybody forgets about it during the midterms. So the Republicans can't use it as a, hey, look, the investigation's done. It's over, or because it hasn't been wrapped up yet, they won't be able to use that argument. It's still ongoing, but they can't use it saying, oh, look, the judges they said this is a witch hunt, and this is all crumbling. If they can just bury it for a couple months, people are going to forget about it, because remember, 12 seconds worth of memory. Most people have the memory of a goldfish. And they'll throw the whole Stormy Daniels, that whole idiocy is going to be front and center for the midterm. Did you see her the other night on SNL? I don't watch SNL. I just heard that she was on there, and I was listening to Ken Matthews today, and he played the little expert. Oh yeah, woo, yay, Stormy Daniels, you got Trump good on that one. Woo-hoo, yeah. Yeah, we gotta love it. Trump is going down because he fucked a porn star. I mean, I don't deny the fact that he fucked a porn. He 99, in my opinion, 99%. Yeah, he fucked her. But why? She's a porn star. He's a billionaire. Hello. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. So, Mueller investigations being called out for the witch hunt that it is, and John Kerry needs to be arrested for violating the Logan Act. So anyway, that was a shorter video, but hope you guys like the content. You know what? Leave me comments. Leave me constructive criticism. Leave me stuff, maybe what you'd like to see. Maybe something, an opinion that you haven't heard me talk about before. Anything that you're interested in that maybe I can look into and maybe formulate an opinion on. Yeah, check me out. Yep, Twitter. I don't have Facebook. That's gone. Twitter, I've got a Minds, I've got a Gab. Same, the Swamp or Swamp Cleaner. I'm on those. So just check me out. But yep, just let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about, or is there something you'd like me to discuss. And I'll try to get that done for you. So yep, hope you guys liked it, and I will catch you guys later.